Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Monday, June the 16th of the beautiful year 2025, and we are back with PDM June 2025 Tier 1 tournament. And today we are going to play our last match of the round 1, the match between GUNTER from France and PYREK from Poland. Yeah, so let's take a look at the bracket. Let's see how the things are developing. As for now, we already have one player. In the semi-finals, it's Tugi, the defending champion. The other players are yet to play their quarterfinal matches. My match against Shuichi will happen on Wednesday, 17 UTC. Big thanks to the birthday boy Michu, who helped me with a CRT, because my last working one broke 15 minutes before the match against Shuichi last week. But luckily, I have a new one and I'm ready to play. And Michu is here. Hello, Michu, and happy birthday one more time. Yeah, I hope you have a good day today. And yeah, Rorschach versus Dużyka. This match was supposed to be played today, but yeah, something happened in real life situations, and yeah, we need to reschedule the match. We are working on it, so as soon as we know, the match will appear in the upcoming matches. So only one match today, GUNTER against PYREK. The winner plays against AV Geek in the top 8 of this event. Yeah, so let's take a look at the rules of this event. We play level 18 stars only, no line cap, SPS controller and handcam are the mandatory things for this event. And we play best of 9, so the player who first wins 5 games advances to the next round. Players collect points for the 2025 PAL-DAS cycle, which is the series of tournaments qualifying for the 2026 PAL-DAS Cup. You can see the base points on your screens, the tournament strength factor, which for June is 1.515, and yeah, the total amount of points for June are also there. So the loser of today's match will get 45.45 points for the standings. The winner will be guaranteed at least 75.75 with a chance to get more, up to 757.5 for the win in this event. And Cox Danny J also in the chat. Yeah, Tetris. Hello, welcome. Yeah, so as mentioned, Paul does cycle various ways to get into this top 16 of 2026 PAL-DAS Cup. Three players have already secured their spots via PAL-DAS Swiss. The players are Merke, Tugi, and AV Geek. Those are players with fixed spots, and yeah, the next chance to get a fixed spot is PAL-DAS Classic, the tournament which starts in July and will happen until the end of August. So if you wanna join, the registration is open and closes in 2 weeks at the end of the month. If you haven't joined our Discord server yet, here is the link. You can join, you can register, and you can try to qualify. The last of the major events will be PAL-DAS League in October. In October and November, PAL-DAS League, yeah, and also 3 players will qualify. This yeah, will form our 9 players from the major events. Then from the players who have not qualified with the highest amount of points from PDM, 3 players qualify, and there are 4 remaining spots go to the players with the highest ELO rating, average of 5 best ratings for each player after matches played in 2025. So provisionally from PDM, qualified spots would go to Sam, Ruichi and Rurchak, and from ELO to Yanni, Etole, Yanni, Dużyka and GUNTER. Those would be the cases as for now. Yeah, but we are in the middle of the year, so still yeah, a lot of Tetris to be played. So those, especially those PDM and ELO standings can change. And GUNTER also in the chat. Hello GUNTER, welcome. And today you are happy. That's cool to hear. Yeah, bonjour, bonjour. How is cheater in French? Not cheater, scammer in French. I would like to say bonjour, scammer, Gunter, but I don't know how is scammer in French, so if you, Gunter, can help. Arnaqueur? I can't pronounce it. Okay, so bonjour, Arnaqueur, Gunter. Ah, bonjour, Gunter, l'arnaqueur. I can speak this language. Sorry, Gunter, that I'm yeah, doing bad things to your ears. But yeah, I haven't learned French, so it even rhymes. Okay, that's that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so here we have our PDM, sorry, paldastetris standings. Yeah, and the players. In case you forgot, we have GUNTER from France with the ELO rating of 1637 against PYREK, currently rated 1463. This difference in ELO rating says that GUNTER is 73 to 27% favorite to win the match. GUNTER with 602, comp PB, PYREK with 554. But as you can see, PYREK with overall 642, so there is some potential. Maybe PYREK can unleash the potential today. We will know. We will know. Yeah, very soon. Yes. So let me check if the players are alive, and let's start our match. L'arnaqueur. Oh my God. L'arnaqueur GUNTER. Come on, where is this match? Here. And yeah, the players arrive. So yeah, the rules say that I need to wrong place tell you the seed for game number 1, so I'm going to do it in a second. And schabowy, yeah, on PYREK's plate. I had schabowy today, to be honest. I prepared schabowy, but I didn't eat like regular potatoes. I decided to go for frytki. And guess what frytki is? Me who don't tell the players what frytki is. I wanna know if people can guess what frytki means. Yeah, so the seed doesn't work. Great. Does the countdown work? No, and hello Shuichi, welcome in the chat. No, the bot is not working, so let me generate the seed somewhere else. Bot is down for a few hours. Okay, that's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Okay, so I have a seed from CTM channel. If someone wants to check it, then feel free to do so. Bot as dysfunctional as me with women. Good one. Yeah, so guys, as the bot is not working, I don't offer you a reroll every game. We will go for the increment. It will be too much of work to regenerate those seeds. $6-5 for the D2 is the seed for you. Your reroll or riot, yeah, GUNTER. DQ or riot? What do you wanna say to that? And Penguin Panic in the chat. Hello, welcome. Penguin Panic, wishing good luck to GUNTER. Okay, so we've got PYREK with a regular ready, GUNTER with a classic hover 3, Gunter wishing good luck, have fun to PYREK, and good luck, have fun from Michu to Gunter, and yeah, game number 1 of this match starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I need to do it. Kind of, yeah, you know. And Cox Danijay also helping. Okay, off to bed before I get started watching this. Yeah. I assume you don't go to bed as you do the countdown, Cox Danijay, so you don't try to, you know, fool yourself. We both know that you won't go to bed very soon, so wishful thinking. Oh, and PYREK, no! Club 0! No! Club 0 for PYREK! Oh no, what a way to start the match! Gunter, you are good. The Club 0 for PYREK. 15 lines, 70,683 is the official score for Gunter. Yeah, you can't go to sleep. You can't go to bed, Cox Danijay. Things happen. Things happen here. Okay, 1-0 for Gunter. And I saw history now. I can go to bed. Okay. Do your worst. Do your worst. Okay, so waiting for the players to increment the seats and to give readiness for game number 2, and the players are ready. So game number 2 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, so PYREK. We have a line cleared, so already a better score than in game number 1 for the Polish player. To 800 for a Tetris, so both players 1 Tetris and few skimmed lines. Yeah, bye bye, Cox Danijay. Thanks for coming by. Good night, and yeah, see you next time. Oh, Gunter with an interesting board state, but this should be fine. This should be fine. This, yeah, is totally fine. Long bar would be nice. Oh, but there's no long bar for Gunter, okay. Needs to reopen the well and gets a long bar for a Tetris. 78 for Gunter, 75 for PYREK, but PYREK's board is kind of high. PYREK gets... oh, but this... okay, this long bar gets over, okay, this is good. This helps PYREK a lot. It was a scary moment for the Polish player, but was able, yeah, to bring it. Oh, but those misdrops! This is looking bad for PYREK! This is looking very bad for PYREK. I'm afraid there is nothing PYREK can do. And there is another early top out for PYREK. This time 104,120 points. Gunter has enough points already. Gunter leads 2-0. .48 lines, 159,600. The official score for the French player. Yeah, the seats for the first 2 games weren't that friendly, but let's hope we can see a better seat in game number 3. The players are ready, so the game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, and guys, let me remind you, this tournament has a Maturino prize pool. The link is in the chat. If you wanna donate some US dollars for these amazing players, feel free to do so. The link is in the chat. Okay, so PYREK started with a clean board. GUNTER struggling a little bit. Oh, this kind of finish tower in the middle, and this central setup is maybe not the most friendly setup to have. But GUNTER is doing a good job, is bringing it all down. 59,000 for GUNTER, 95 for PYREK. Oh, and GUNTER closed the well as soon as the long bar came, but there is another long bar. So that is for GUNTER, 99,000. PYREK, meanwhile, with at the same line count with 167. So around 3 Tetrises lead for the Polish player after almost 40 lines of game number 3. So 241 for 243 now for PYREK, 193 for GUNTER. So PYREK still ahead. Okay, some adjustments on PYREK's end, and yeah, now it's forced to close the well. That Bandit gets the well open. I would like to see long bar soon gets it. So 79 PYREK 272, 72 GUNTER 263, so about half a Tetris lead for PYREK. So GUNTER is yeah, reducing this deficit constantly. And as we are within like one Tetris between the two players, this is not a significant lead, so everything can change. Now GUNTER forced to dig a little bit. 296 for GUNTER, 329 for PYREK. PYREK with a clean board, GUNTER as well, so both players back to Tetris business. PYREK prepares the Tetris readiness. 321 for GUNTER, 375 for PYREK, so around 50k lead, and GUNTER with a T-spin setup, but yeah, as always, the T doesn't come when you need it, and GUNTER had to work around this situation. This, yeah, this prolongs the dig. Yeah, so now GUNTER is finally clean with 351 after 107. PYREK with 423 after 107. So PYREK is 70k ahead and 23 lines until transition. So it looks like oh, but PYREK's board is now in a very high state. PYREK needs to get something to the left, and this will be a top out for PYREK. PYREK tops out at 424. GUNTER, you have a chance. 425 is your target. 425 is your target to win this game. But this is far from perfect for GUNTER. Only 8 lines before transition, and the board is very, very high. This is a very tough task for Gunter. And a Tugi spin of this S-piece. This will be probably, yeah, the top out for Gunter. And Gunter can't top out. Gunter can't top out. Can't chase down. Gunter drops out at 386, 840. So PYREK takes this game, and we have 2-1 from Gunter's perspective. Okay, so Gunter hover 3, PYREK is ready. Game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, so we are in game number 4 out of possible 9. $75,000 for Gunter, 53,000 for PYREK. With clean board, Gunter needs to reopen, but gets perfect pieces to do so. Gunter is clean 88, PYREK with 127. And PYREK either longboard or needs to scheme. Okay, we decided to go for the safer approach. And there is a Tetris for PYREK. No J, no S to spin, and was forced, to go for another solution. Gunter was also, if not the cleanest board. With Gunter with 144, PYREK with 184. So PYREK about 2 Tetrises ahead. But PYREK creates double longboard dependency. And this might be an annoying dig for PYREK. Okay, doesn't have to, opens it, so yeah, 2 longboards in quick succession would be a perfect solution for PYREK. But of course, the longboard don't come when PYREK needs them, so PYREK is forced to burn even more. This allowed Gunter to, to even get into the lead. 240 for Gunter, 217 for PYREK. Yeah, so this double longboard dependency, was bad for PYREK, costed him a lot of pace, but yeah, PYREK is clean. This is the most important one, I think. 265 for Gunter, 228 for PYREK, and we still have a little bit more than 40 lines before transition, so still some level 18 to be played before we transition to level 19. 273 for Gunter, 254 for PYREK. Gunter still struggling with the board. Maybe not struggling, but slowly digging down. And PYREK was able to almost catch up with the score. This is like only 6k difference, But PYREK is Tetris ready, so PYREK with 301, GUNTER at 283, almost the same line count, so this looks like a real one Tetris lead for the Polish player. Oh, okay, this weird misdrop of the L piece for PYREK, but should be fine. Looks like PYREK is going to prepare for what? I have no idea right now. But GUNTER is also closed with the well. It's like 18k behind, so points advantage PYREK, and whoever gets out of the situation quicker will get a chance to get few more Tetrises before level 19. And PYREK is dirty ready. PYREK, oh, sacrificed the board a little bit for the Tetris, but reopens it. And PYREK would like to see a long bar and gets it. GUNTER would like to see a long bar, but there is no long bar for GUNTER. GUNTER now is Tetris ready, but closed the well before the long bar came, and can GUNTER do anything more? I'm afraid this will be a top out for GUNTER, and GUNTER tops out at 340, 100. PYREK has more points. PYREK 426 in the transition. PYREK takes this game. Let's see how long PYREK can survive on level 19. 4 games in, guys, and we have our favorite score after 4 games, which is 2-2. It looks like those seeds 432, 040 for PYREK. This is the highest score for PYREK in this match, and yeah, those seeds are kind of weird. The players cannot get like clean games going. In every game, some moments of struggles happen, and 4 games in, we are 2-2. 1 minute towel break. Okay. So we're waiting for PYREK to come back. It looks like PYREK is there. No, there's Miho. Hello, Miho. What is this? This is a penguin or what? Penguin for GUNTER? Nice, nice. So there's GUNTER. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, and it looks like PYREK is back. PYREK is back here. So waiting for PYREK to increment the seed and give his ready for game number 5. And PYREK is ready, GUNTER still with hover tree, so game number 5 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, so GUNTER was 2-0 ahead, but then PYREK was able to get 2 good games. Used some like moments of suffer from GUNTER, and we have a close match right now. Close match, not closed. Close match. My English requires some improvement. And Tetris for PYREK 60,000. Gunter Müller with 79. So almost one Tetris lead for the French player. And PYREK. Okay, PYREK gets some pieces to fill the left side of his board. And here we have PYREK with 85,000, Gunter with 105. $132 for Gunter, 131 for PYREK. So neck and neck situation, and oh, PYREK puts the long bar flat, so will require some rooftop burns. But this is a pretty easy situation to solve, so it should be fine. Kashubi and roof tiles, okay. Okay. So, 163 for Gunter, now with this Tetris, 185, PYREK with 145. So Gunter increases his lead to about 2 Tetrises at the same line count, but PYREK is fine. PYREK comes back to a regular board and builds for more Tetrises. This smash ball was very helpful for PYREK. Tetris 195 and Gunter with 235, so Gunter maintains this 2 Tetris advantage. We got 245 for PYREK. Now with this Tetris 268. Gunter with 291, and Gunter needs to reopen the well. Oh, this is kind of a weird looking board. So Gunter will require some good pieces and some good stacking to get out of it efficiently. It looks like Gunter was able to do so. 302 for Gunter, 297 for PYREK. So PYREK closed the gap. Yeah, actually at the same line count, PYREK is about one Tetris ahead. So PYREK was able to reduce the deficit and even go into the lead. 30 lines to go before transition, so the final moments of level 18 speeds. And let's see who of these two players will be able to be more efficient than the opponent. Or as Miho says, as the opponent is the opposing friend or something like that. I can't remember how Miho formed it, but was trying to do it in a nice way. So Miho, if you can hear me and can help me, what was the phrase? 441 meanwhile for PYREK, 418 for Gunter, so PYREK still ahead. PYREK forced to burn. Oh, and this is looking very bad for PYREK, but gets a long bar. This helps to bring the board down. Now the left side is accessible. Gets the long bar. 471 for PYREK, 468 for Gunter, and board advantage for the French player. So Gunter can win this game with this final Tetris. PYREK tops out with 475. Gunter tops. No, doesn't top out. Gunter takes this skill screen Tetris, and this will be the decisive moment of this game. Gunter with a nice skill screen Tetris, and now some 19 in play to get 500 plus score for the very first time in this game. Gunter takes this game and leads 3-2. 475 100 was the score for PYREK. Now let's see what GUNTER can do on the 19. Level 21 already, so pretty good game going by GUNTER. And he's even able to open it. Oh, so that's a very nice 19 play by the French player. Oh, but this was bad. This was a bad misdrop, and this will probably it. GUNTER chops out with level 22, 517, 740. GG's. Yeah, that was a close game. This one was decided by this 19 Tetris by GUNTER. And the players are ready. Game number 6 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, so GUNTER 2 games away from advancing to the next round. PYREK needs to win 3. And yeah, this is a pretty important game, especially for PYREK. The difference between 3-3 and 2-4 it's very significant, so PYREK would like to win this game. And GUNTER also would like to win this game. Being 4-2 ahead would be a pretty comfortable lead for the French player. So let's see how this game develops and how the players will be dealing with the sequence here in this game number 6. Yeah, the last one game was the game number 5. This was the highest scoring game of the match. So either the player adapted to those weird seeds, or the last one wasn't that harsh as the previous ones. F183 for GUNTER, 163 for PYREK, but PYREK is 4 lines behind. So with a Tetris, PYREK actually could equalize the score, but is forced to burn few lines. Okay, so 234 for GUNTER, 212 for PYREK. So GUNTER maintains about 1 Tetris lead halfway through level 18. Both players have to deal with a 1 Mino hole. GUNTER reopened his stack, and PYREK reopened the well in this moment, and PYREK probably will go for this center well, column 4 Tetris. Oh, but as soon as the long bar came, so before the long bar came, one piece before PYREK closed the well, and now PYREK gets some very shitty pieces, and PYREK is now fighting for his life. Oh, and this smash boy is very bad, but gets the long bar over, flat J, this helps, and yeah, PYREK should be fine. And GUNTER with some minor difficulties to deal. Okay, so PYREK is down from this weird looking board. Now GUNTER is fighting for his life. Suddenly, GUNTER is now fighting, and okay, this was good. GUNTER. Yeah, GUNTER is also fine. 351 for GUNTER, 286 for PYREK, but PYREK is at this moment of the game 8 lines behind, so theoretically 2 Tetris, but this still is an advantage for GUNTER. .23 for GUNTER, 337 for PYREK. GUNTER is at level 19 speeds with 450. PYREK has still 7 lines to go. And GUNTER is doing a good job surviving the board. Oh, but this is now getting out of hand a little bit for GUNTER. I'm afraid he can't do anything more. GUNTER tops out 455. PYREK also tops out 141, 455, 800 for PYREK. For GUNTER, sorry, and 410, 140 with 135 lines for PYREK. So GUNTER leads 4-2. GUNTER is on a match point. 1 game away from advancing to the next round. PYREK can't afford losing any more games. PYREK needs to win 3 games in a row if he wants to advance to the next round. And Dart Bunny in the chat. Hello, welcome. Dart Bunny, aka MJ, of course. And the players are ready, guys. So game number 7 starts in a 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, so GUNTER in a pretty comfortable situation. It's only 1 game to advance. PYREK needs to win 3 in a row. .98 for GUNTER, 118 for PYREK. So this time PYREK with a slightly better start of the game. GUNTER is now a little bit behind, but PYREK's board is in a worse shape. PYREK needs something to the left, but these misdrops are deadly for PYREK, and PYREK tops out at 141, 740 with 30 lines. So GUNTER, your target is 142. 142 is your target to take the game and a match. Need 142,000. On 36. So Still few lines needed for GUNTER to secure the match. 143, 144, and this long bar. This is enough. But GUNTER, as always, your privilege of the match winner, who is still in the last game. You can play this game out. If you want to, of course. You don't have to, but you can. So let's see how this all develops for GUNTER. Won 5-2 against PYREK. PYREK, thank you very much for your participation in this month's event. And yeah, just let me remind you, guys, our registration for PAL-DAS Classic is open. So both PYREK and GUNTER, if you wanna fight for one of the 3 spots for the 2026 PAL-DAS Classic, PAL-DAS Cup. Yeah, the next chance to get a qualifying spot is PAL-DAS Classic starting in July. This will be a more friendly major event in order to schedule matches than PAL-DAS Swiss. As you know, in PAL-DAS Swiss the pairing were decided on the results of the previous rounds. Here we play a regular bracket in the Classic. And yeah, so we'll be able to be very flexible with the schedule. We have 2 months to play in this event. Yeah, in the middle of July, I'm having some vacations, so I won't be available. But there are also many people going to Cologne in Germany. Yeah, so I assume that the middle of July there'll be nothing in this tournament anyway. So for those who are like worrying that yeah, I'm going to Cologne and so on, don't worry. This was kind of calculated in the schedule of this event. So if this is your concern, you don't have to. You can simply register for the event and try to get one of those top 3 spots. And GUNTER is on level 19 with 453. So let's see what GUNTER can do. Can GUNTER survive the board? Oh, those S's and Z's weren't that friendly for GUNTER, but level 20 it is. And GUNTER tops out with 141 lines with 462, 480, 462, 480. And here's your match winner, GUNTER, a player who advances to the quarterfinal. And GUNTER will play the American player AV Geek. And PYREK, you gave some challenge to GUNTER, which was nice. And yeah, GUNTER, you have a nice warm-up before a more serious match for you. Yeah, so here's GUNTER, and here are your match stats. 5-17. You never played, so you will have a chance to play for the first time against AV Geek, which will be a new experience for you. GUNTER 5 and PYREK 2. It's 517, 475. Yeah, this 2 early topos from game number 1, 2, and of course the last game. This costed PYREK those losing scores and lines, unfortunately. But the middle of the match for PYREK, so games 3 to 6, they were good games for the Polish player, who shows that there is some potential, and yeah, PYREK can be dangerous for anyone at any given time. Yes, so here is the updated bracket. Seat number 4 against seat number 5. Gunter, I will ping you and AV Geek just after we go offline to schedule your match. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. The winner of AV Geek versus Gunter plays against Tugi. So this will be also an interesting match. And Gunter gained 10 ELO points after winning this match. So let's also have a look. What does it give? 1647 should be. And here we have, so Gunter 1647, exactly the same ELO rating as Duzika, both players. Currently ranked number 11 in the world. There are the players who are active within the last 365 days and who have played at least 5 matches in their whole career. So yeah, Gunter Duzika currently with the same ELO rating, 14 ELO rating points behind Yanni. And there is a bigger gap to the top 9. Robin already with 1718, then Le, AV Geek 1730s, Rochak 1740. Cobra who was concentrating on a wrong version, wrong playstyle recently, and Cobra who did well, very good performance in Pasadena during this tournament. You know, this wrong version, wrong playstyle tournament. How is it called? What's the name of the... Classic Tetris World Championships. Yeah. So, PYREK says thank you. Well done. Yeah, thank you, PYREK. Always nice to have you, Gunter, PYREK, and the other people in the chat. Yeah, feel free to register. You can register for the Paldas Classic, and you can try your best in this event. Yeah. So now time to check who is live with some Tetris related streams, if there are any. Maybe some matches. Let me check. Riva and Shuichi have like a consistency training. So yeah, if we wanna check what the consistent players are doing, maybe we should try it. Aliva 141 and Shuichi 29 are playing. So we're gonna rate them and we'll be back, guys. Maybe tomorrow, maybe later. We are about to find out which matches will be scheduled when. But yeah, it's all for now, guys. Thank you for watching, and we will be back later this week. Bye bye for now.